And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the 43 starters for today's Tums QuikPak 500 at Martinsville. More qualifying sessions have been rained out this season than the last 3 years combined, but you wouldn't hear four-time Martinsville champion Jimmy Johnson complaining. He's on the pole alongside Jeff Burton, last week's winner. Row 2 has the Biffmeister, Greg Biffle, and Roush Fenway teammate Carl Edwards ran out of gas on the last lap here in the spring. Two more teammates are in Row 3 with the Childress cars of Agent Single 07, Clint Boyer, and Happy Kevin Harvick. 9 Martinsville wins belong to Row 4 between the Rushville Rocket, Tony Stewart, and Jeff Gordon is still looking for that first win of the season. Row 5, Rowdy Kyle Busch is there, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. led the most laps in the spring. In Row 6, it's mighty Matt Kenseth, and local hero Denny Hamlin goes for the season sweep at Martinsville. Row 7, it's where you'll find the amazing David Reagan, and Kasey Kahne was second last week in Charlotte. Row 8, the Cuban missile Arik Almirola qualified third here in April and starts next to the Rocket Man, Ryan Newman. Row 9, Brian Vickers had one of his best runs of the season last week before he cut a tire and is joined today by the New Jersey Fury, Martin Truex Jr. Row 10, it's the Blue Deuce of 2002 winner Kurt Busch, and Joplin, Missouri's Jamie McMurray finished 8th here in the spring. Corpus Christi's Bobby Labonte won here in the spring of 02 and starts in Row 11 with the Master of Disguise, Elliott Sadler. Row 12, it's Casey Mears from California and Colombian Juan Pablo Montoya. Row 13 has Full Throttle Travis Kvapil and David Reutemann in the UPS colors. In Row 14, the bright yellow fella Paul Menard rolls out next to the formerly Grape 38 of David Gilliland. Row 15, it's Georgia's Reed Sorensen, and sleek and swift from Cato, New York, it's Regan Smith. Row 16, the Napa Maniac Michael Waltrip is there, and so is Scotty Riggs from Bahama. Row 17, the Buckeye Bullet Dave Blaney rolls out next to owner-driver Robbie Gordon in car number 7. Row 18, Scott Speed makes his Sprint Cup debut for Team Red Bull, and rookie Sam Hornish Jr. is there as well. Row 19, it's Dawsonville's awesome Bill Elliott, and Mike Bliss makes his first Sprint Cup race in more than a year. Row 20, AJ Allmendinger makes his first race for Gillette Evernham, and Super K Kenny Schrader has 18 top 10s at this track. Row 21, Chad Sonny McCumbee hopes his hood stays down this week, and Furniture Row Joe Nemechek joins him in car 78. And in Row 22, all by himself, it's Tony Raines in the second Haas Chevy. Missing the race this week when rain washed out qualifying for the 9th time this season are 2 former Daytona 500 champions, Derek Cope in car 75 and Sterling Marlin in the Mikazuki Chevrolet. There's your field for today's running of the Tums QuikPak 500 at Martinsville.